Dave Palumbo with RxMuscle.com. We are here in Australia, Melbourne, Australia, at the FitX IFBB Australian Grand Prix show. We're doing a little bikini pre-judging wrap-up. I'm here with Aaron Singerman and PJ Braun, all the way from the United States. Aaron, India Paulino won the Arnold last week, winning the Ms. Bikini International, defeating the defending Olympia champ, Natalia Mello. She comes back here again today. Looks like she could sweep this. She's in the middle, but I think all three of us agree that we might not like India for the win. What do you think?
Well, yeah, she did come literally all the way across, halfway across the world to come here, and from what it looks like from the judging, it looks like she's going to win. Now, my opinions are that she is still soft. I don't see anything going on in her midsection. I got to tell you, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, because I like India a lot as a person, and she's a beautiful girl. But whatever she's doing with her makeup, she's got too much red. It's like almost like a little bit of clown stuff going on with the makeup, and it wasn't like that before. And when you stand her next to Negrani, who is very natural looking, a natural girl, and then Natalia Mello, who is just gorgeous, that much makeup, I don't know, it kind of throws me off. So I'm being very critical because these are the top three best girls in the world, but I would have her in third.
I don't agree with you with the makeup. I think her tan is very dark. I will agree that, but I think that India Paulino commands the stage. And I always thought Natalia Mello was really good on stage. She didn't look that way today. I thought Paulino was the best presentation on stage. I like Negrani's physique the best. Critique Paulino first.
I disagree with you as far as her commanding the stage to the point where she's the clear winner.
I didn't say that. I said that she feels the most comfortable, looks the most comfortable.
I thought that Negrani looked equally comfortable. She actually stood out in the lineup as very aggressive this time, and I saw that she was doing the same thing at the Arnold. I wasn't there, but I did read about it, and she did the same thing. She stepped forward in front of the other girls and kind of commanded the stage. I think the key word is balance, and Negrani had the most balance. She had her hair and makeup was great. Her body was in perfect condition. I thought her presentation was great. Personally, I'm a Mello fan. I want to root for Mello, but out of those three, the powerhouse that we expected, I thought Negrani had the best balance of everything.
And I will agree with you. I think that Nicole Negrani did look the best on stage, the most polished. I know there was a thread on our board about her new breast implants that she got. They fit her very well. They balance the upper and bottom. Yeah, I think they may be dropping a little bit.
There's about an inch drop, I think, in there.
And I wouldn't have a problem with her winning, and it looks like she's going to definitely in a secure second spot at least, unless they rejudge tonight. Now, let's talk about. I want to just mention Natalia Mello because, I know what the judges told her last week, that she was too muscular and to soften up. And you know what? I hate when they do that because people go overboard, and she got too soft now. Her butt is jiggling, and I can't see her doing any better than third here.
No, it's funny because what you mentioned, we talked at the Arnold in the wrap-up about Oksana Grishina, and we said, yeah, she may be too hard, but you soften her up a little bit, and all of a sudden she doesn't look good anymore. And this is basically exactly what happened with Natalia Mello, right? Yes. They said you're a little too hard in the shoulders, her arms a little too hard, so she softens those up, and it ends up her caboose now is overwhelming. It's too much.
Well, Natalia Mello has unbelievable genetically good abs, and when she gets in shape, they look hard. I like that. I like it too, but it's not a fact that she's too muscular. Because do you think her butt is too muscular normally, like last week?
No, I don't at all. I just think that the girl just genetically looks a little harder when she's in shape.
Right.
You got to stick with what works. She had one bad calling in the past couple years, and it was second.
She was the Olympia champ.
Second place, and I know you don't expect to see the Olympia champ lose at the Arnold, but they moved her to second. If I was her, I would keep bringing back the same thing I agree every time. Don't change the thing.
I agree. So what's your top three here?
I have 1, Negrani, 2, Paulino, 3, Mello.
I think it's going to be Paulino, Negrani, and Mello.
So we're predicting how we think it's going to actually be?
Yes.
Well, then I agree. But I don't think that's how it should be, but I do agree
I want to know what you think is going to happen.
I think that's going to happen.
All right. Well, then we agree to disagree. One person who kind of surprised a lot of us is Pollyanna Moss, who's from, I guess, Hawaii originally. She's going to sneak into that fourth place spot very securely.
Yeah. The thing that really stood out about her also is the balance. She was very, very balanced from head to toe. I'd like to see her in a deeper lineup. because
Yeah.
I think she could do very well in a deeper lineup of girls. I think that with the Australian girls are a little harder in the front and they're a little softer in the back, so it's kind of easy to pick out the good ones.
The Australian girls don't seem to have the butt.
No, it seems like they're missing the butt. That's for sure. I don't know if it's the leg training or their preparation, but a lot of times even when they're really hard, like PJ said from the front, you'll think maybe you'll see some stuff and you'll see a lot of jiggle in the back. Legs.
I was impressed with the girl who won her pro card here 10 minutes before she got on stage.
Great legs and great butt.
Nina Silic, who is a beautiful girl, blonde hair. She's got the tiny waist.
The blonde hair.
I love it. I have her a solid 5th.
I agree, solid 5th, definitely, without a doubt.
I put her in 5th. You're right.
All right, so Pollyanna Moss will probably finish in the 4th spot. Nina Silic in the 5th place. We won't know obviously until tomorrow at the finals. But let's talk, Aaron, a little bit about what's been going on here at the FitX Expo here. I love this place. I actually feel like it's a mini Arnold almost to me. I'm going to get a massage in a little while because there's about 25 booths giving massages here.
So the FitX, I came here last year for the first time, and then they didn't have a Friday Expo. So it was only Saturday, and I was absolutely blown away by the amount of people that were coming in here and how well Tony had done. The booths were great. The amount of space that he has for the booths. He has the boxing over there. He has the strongman stuff. He obviously has the bodybuilding, the figure, and all this.
They're
but
playing
this
like
year,
this Indian music as they're boxing. Like it's kind of weird.
They're doing Thai boxing, I think. So I come in here today on Friday, and to be honest with you, I expected it to be kind of dead. You know, I mean, when you
was not dead.
You go to some expos on a Friday, and it's usually dead.
You can look around there right now. If the cameraman pans around, it's 10 o'clock at night, and people are still at booths.
This doesn't know justice either. It was packed earlier.
Yeah, this looks like
we've been talking all night how surprised we were about how busy it was when we first got here. I mean, for the people that you expect to see, Ronnie Coleman, stuff like that, the lines were very long. But even for all the regular booths everywhere else, it was packed. I wouldn't call it a mini Arnold, but I would put it comparable to maybe a little bit smaller than the Olympia.
You never were at the Arnold when it first started. This is how it looked and how it started. And Ronnie Coleman booth was packed. Sean Roden was there. Ronnie was there.
Those were the longest lines in the back.
Yeah, and I think tomorrow it's going to be even crazier. I even saw a Species Nutrition booth, and I didn't know we even had one. Candace Keene, my Candace Keene athlete, who just won obviously last week at the Ms. Figure International, was manning that booth. She'll be on stage tomorrow. We'll be talking about that. The most fun thing we've done so far is when we landed in the Melbourne airport. Aaron and I did a little shtick in the health food store there. You were with us, right?
I missed the shtick.
You missed the shtick?
Yeah.
Should we run? Why don't you run some of the footage of the
shtick? We'll run the clips. Okay, we'll run the clips. We're running right now, Dave.
All right, we're here in Sydney Airport in Australia. We've been traveling for, I think, something like 24 hours. I'm greasy as could be, as you can see.
You don't look bad in the camera, so you're good. You're good.
I'm looking at my Koala Blue Natural Spring Water. I think I'm going to get one of these. I'm excited. Milko, following. I don't know what this is. This, I guess, is a kind of whey protein.
It's like a little mini health food store here in the airport.
Goat's milk, which is really good. It's very low in lactose, of course.
You're approaching the stuff that I'm more interested in, not that one.
Omega-3 fish oil, which obviously you can't go wrong with.
Go to the real quality, the stuff that's
He's trying to buy sheep placenta because he hears that it will make him
sheep placenta
more virile.
I don't need to be more virile.
And this is something that Aaron would definitely eat.
Let me ask you a question. Since we're here right now,
yes.
Will you open that up, sample it, and I'll buy it for you?
No,
you won't even.
I thought this was a wild boar, but I think it might be actually.
No, that's
Australian macadamias, right?
That's a macadamia from Australia.
And you got the kangaroo, and you got the koala bears.
Very nice.
And then if you want to buy your own little pet koala bear, if you want to buy this for Dario, comes with some chocolates in them.
So this is what we're doing at the airport in Sydney.
And if you want to get a little cream, I don't need any cream. I need anti-cream.
Now let's take a look at this place, and I want you to tell me.
And then, of course, freshwater toffee.
Freshwater toffee.
How you good?
Very good, very good. How are you?
Sorry,
admiring your products. Admiring your products.
Sorry, I do have to ask you not to film in here.
Okay.
Well, we won't know what's going to happen in the bikini till tomorrow, but tomorrow will be the men's bodybuilding, the pro figure, and of course the bikini finals. Until then, I'm Dave Palumbo with Aaron Singerman, PJ Braun for RxMuscle.com.